This now it looks like a bit like a horror movie.
In the movie, the facts were a bit exaggerated. Indeed, the Spartans were 300, but they were not alone.
Guys, we got a sandstorm.
We don't know.
We don't know what's gonna happen.
How
So,
they will react
yeah.
to us, you know.
These things are illegal in the United States. Anyone there?
We're Aldo, Vera, and Toto. For over 5 years, we have been driving around the world with our self-converted tiny home on wheels, and we visited more than 50 countries on 5 continents, with next destination, Africa. Through our videos, we show how beautiful, but at the same time, how fragile our planet is, hoping to raise awareness about environmental concerns and inspire people to take action. Subscribe to our channel and join our adventure.
Have you noticed the bronze helmet in the roundabout? We just entered Sparta.
Many of you probably heard from the history, others watched the famous movie 300 about the Battle of Thermopylae in 480 BC. Behind me there is a statue of King Leonidas, who at the time were the king of Sparta. And together with 300 Spartans, he fought against the huge army of Persians. In the movie, the facts were a bit exaggerated. Indeed, the Spartans were 300, but they were not alone. They were allied with another Greek regions, forming a total of 7,000 soldiers. And the Persians were not millions like it says in the movie. It's estimated that they were between 200 to 300,000 soldiers. Some of the quotes that we hear in the movie were actually said by King Leonidas. One of the famous, it's Molon Labi. When the Persians asked the Sparta to surrender, the King Leonidas replied, "Come and get them." Unfortunately, the battle was lost, but they made history and will remain winners for their bravery and courage.
Guys, it has started to rain, but we don't care because we are in Sparta, like the Spartans. And for the occasion, I didn't shave also, so I can look a bit like them.
A bit like Gerard Butler, you know, in the movie 300.
So guys, it has suddenly stopped raining, and we decided to come here in the ancient Sparta and look at the archaeological site. To walk here in Sparta, it's really a strange feeling. Look how nice are these views behind me. I'm here on the ancient Sparta, and then there is a field of olive trees and the new Sparta in the background. It's really impressive.
Guys, this morning we woke up here, near the castle of Acrocorinth. It was a beautiful surprise, as we didn't know there was a castle near our parking lot. It's a bit windy. Aldo is working right there, finishing a video for YouTube, and I took this opportunity to go for a walk. I'm not gonna talk much, but I'm gonna show you the beautiful sights of a castle and also the views from the high above. It's really stunning in here.
And now the little finishes. And now I'm gonna go for a good rinse off. We are on the Isthmus of Corinth. That is a little strip of land that unites the Peloponnese with the Greece mainland. It's very trafficked, so I'll be a little bit more loud so you can hear me better. Here there is the Canal of Corinth. That is a bit like the Panama Canal of the Mediterranean. And it unites the Saronic Gulf in the Aegean Sea with the Corinth Gulf in the Ionian Sea. The excavation work started in 1881, as you can see from some very old photos just behind me, and it lasted for over a decade. In fact, the canal was made operational in 1893. The build of the canal has made possible to reduce some maritime ways, in some cases up to several hundreds of nautical miles. I was here many years ago when I was a child with my family, and I remember this place to be extremely deep, a never-ending gorge, and obviously when you grow up things get a bit smaller, so it's like a little bit more, still impressive, very impressive, but more like human, on a human scale. It was great to be here and over this bridge after so many years now with our Toto, bringing back some old memories. But today officially our visit in the Peloponnese ends as we are heading to Athens. We are in Athens. They drive worse than Naples. Piccolini!
Cookie Mouse.
Ti piace il rossetto, eh? Questa è mia moglie. Niente bacio, solo io posso baciarla.
Чисто моля, солоє позаводяли. Одюмочко, белісімі, белісімі.
Hi guys, we are just 1 hour south of Thessaloniki in Greece. I was setting up the solar panel to work a little bit on the computer, and while walking around here we are on a beach. I found something a bit shocking, very sad, one of the nowadays problems I'm going to show you now. I found the body, what's left of the carcass of a turtle, a sea turtle, and the saddest thing is that there is a net around one of the fins, and that could have been probably the cause of its death. I'm going to show you now. Needless to say, it's all dirty around here. As you can see, people, you know, they just, 20 meters from the sea, can be in here and they trash their things. I don't know if the cause of the death was the net, I don't know if it was someone playing with this animal, and you know, one thing is clear, there is a plastic net around the fin of this animal. The fishing nets that are abandoned, discarded at sea, these are the problems that they cause. And it's not just for turtles, it's also for dolphins, sharks, and all these fishes that get trapped in this floating plastic. About 50% of all the plastic in the ocean, it's made up by this gear, the fishing gear. So yeah, just wanted to share it with you. It's not very nice to see, but it's the reality, the sad reality. Guys, we got a sandstorm, just like that. Look at this. Always be ready in case you have to leave quickly. The campers now, they got tables, chairs, everything laying, drying clothes, and likely we spotted the weather. We remove everything and we're on our way. Always check the weather, be informed. So we're gonna move away for now, and we'll see, we'll check later on how things are down here.
Fa un poco paura.
Che è stato sto rumore?
sentito?
Che ho sentito? È stato tu? Well, that was a close call. All of that sand, just like that, I don't know where. We left the beach, we started to drive in the interior, and I see this side road. We look at it, we said, let's try it. We enter, and it has revealed to be the entrance to an abandoned hotel, a ghost hotel. So we now found shelter here. We're gonna stay for a while. The sun is coming in and out. You can hear thunderstorms every now and then, so we don't know yet if the weather will settle. But right away started to check the area. There are a few trees, walnuts, grapes, there were blackberries, but they are too dry, so we see what we can get, because obviously this is all abandoned, but you can still get some good food. There we go. Here she is. There she is. What you found, Amore?
I found walnuts.
Yeah?
This is fresh walnuts. It looks like these trees are really abandoned for a long time, but we still can get some walnuts. And all around there are a lot of grapes. It's strawberry grapes, very sweet. You don't eat the peel, but the inside, it's very juicy.
Look at the
nice.
fingers, look at the fingers. Look
Yeah.
at them.
So what?
Vera, you know, she's the vegetables and fruit expert. I'm gonna take you around with me in the
It will-
ghost hotel.
It will be nice to stay here for a few hours until we are waiting for the weather to calm a bit, because next to the beach is too dangerous right now.
I don't know if we stay for the night. It's a little bit too creepy. You know, we don't want to hear a ghost coming out at night and bothering us. So yeah, let's go for a tour. So this is the garden bar, the open bar. That's what's left of it. So got the stools here. It looks like this place has been abandoned for several years. There is a quite huge pool. Vegetation is quite thick. So guys, here the pool. It's quite big. As you can see, Vera is there. I don't think we're gonna stay here for tonight, because this is like a mosquito paradise. It's like a pond. Must be millions of mosquitoes.
Tonight in here it will be a complete massacre of mosquitoes.
Yes, they use the water to reproduce, so all the eggs are inside these little ponds. And we tend to avoid these places because it becomes really unbearable. We still remember Florida. These things are illegal in the United States, to leave the pools untreated.
Yeah.
So, but obviously we are in Greece here. We don't know what's going on. Yeah, well, it's time to get inside. Let's go take a look. Oh, even the crow. Let's get inside. We got even a TripAdvisor. This place was recommended on TripAdvisor in 2011. Yeah, it's a shame. Yeah, it's a bit creepy. I can imagine at night. What's that? This is the kitchen. What's left of it. The nature is taking possess. We're not going down here. It's a bit too dark. Maybe some rats. I think it's the cellar, the basement. Here we have the reception. Now imagine someone jumps out of a room or a door. This now it looks like a bit like a horror movie. You know? Imagine just someone now walking.
Would you sleep in here tonight?
Yeah, why not?
No, I won't.
Let's go. Creepy, yeah. No thanks. It's a double room. Oh shit. I shit myself, guys. That's the wind sometimes. So that's the end of it. Let's go for the next floor. So I think it's gonna be pretty the same up there. Maybe better views. We're gonna get some good panoramic views. There's a lot of beehives here on top of the emergency light. Maybe it's birds' nests. I think it's birds' nests. Fu così che trovarono il cadavere abbandonato.
Aldo, crepi. Fa un poco paura.
Che è stato sto rumore? Ho sentito. È stato tu?
No.
Qua, eh? Anyone there? But look how beautiful it is here. There is a view on the cotton field. If any of you would like to come and visit the haunted hotel, the ghost hotel, leave everything in the description. You know, if you want to book a room, it's very basic, so don't expect a lot, but the views are outstanding, especially because you got no windows.
Hai fatto apposta?
No, io stadio vento. Maybe they were Italians. Bartolini, Sonia, and Francesco. 12 July 2010.
Peccato che è stato così lasciato abbandonato.
So guys, it stopped raining, the sun came out, blue sky, we decided to cook something to eat. Vera is making some potatoes over there. And yeah, soon I think we are gonna go back to the beach because there's a shower. We need a good shower today. We wanted to cook into the haunted hotel, but it rained long ago, so it's full of water and the mosquitoes have taken possessions of the area. So it's better to stay outside until the sun is still up and high and some sort of hot. The mosquitoes are away, but as soon as the sun will go down and you are in the shade, they will basically attack you.
I'm not gonna sleep tonight in here. No.
Something very strange happened. It's morning. We woke up. Well, I mean, Vera, you tell the story because you know better than me. I'm still half asleep, you know.
Yes, I woke up with the first light of sunrise, and basically I saw a car with 3 dogs barking around this car, and this actually woke me up, and I didn't understand what's happening. I was like, what's going on in here? The
Maybe
dogs-
someone taking the dogs on the beach. you know.
Yes, there is a huge beach around, so I thought, someone brought their dogs. When the car left, and the 3 dogs came right next to us, and we are sleeping on the sand right next to us.
We're gonna show the dogs
Yes.
now. We're gonna show.
And then another car came and stopped next to us, and the 3 dogs went running, and barking until another car left. And they came back again next
They
to
started
us.
play, jumping. They're just like, yeah, I'm gonna show you now. They're there.
At least I see two of them.
We don't know now if these dogs are here, they're protecting us, if they took possessions of the territory. We don't know. They earn some food.
Maybe it's their territory here.
Maybe.
We carry with us 10 kilos
Yeah,
of,
we got
of
some
food.
dog food. So
Dog food, yeah. So
I don't know now if maybe I should put something in a bowl or something and go with the bowl out first and then throw it out and then leave us.
we don't know.
We don't know
how,
what's gonna happen.
how
So,
they will react
yeah.
to us, you know.
So
Let's go.
Let's go. Let's find out.
Let's-
All good. They are there sleeping. One is like this, looking at me like this. But I don't want to bother them. They're laying in the sun. It's nice and cool now. The humidity made it nice and fresh. So, but we're gonna leave them some food. Yeah. Breakfast.
Hello everyone.
Hi guys, what's up? These are the last few kilometers here in Greece. Very soon, in about half an hour, we will leave the country. And we decided to make a detour.
That's right, and later on we will reveal the country or the countries we decided to pass through. What you say, we had an amazing time here in Greece, beautiful experiences, met wonderful people with some ups and downs also, and if you watched our previous videos you know why. And
Yeah, we are ready to go. It's a beautiful sunset, the sun is going down, and we are more than ready for new adventures. Let's do this. So guys, we are now in.
Greece!
Well, we had some little problems yesterday at the border. What was the plan? What we wanted to do? What was initially the
We
plan?
wanted just to enter